purity of the coded messages so that they are misinterpreted. You, by your judgment of things around you, based upon how fucked up it is, the purity of what is truly trying to come through, based upon all the fucked up tests that you got to go through. The purity of what must manifest becomes jaded, and you don't see what is really happening. You don't decode all the bullshit around you to see the essence of the fruit that is being formed. But the vibratory rate of the planet and of the majority of humanity on Earth is so low that this ability is virtually inaccessible to the majority of us. And religious doctrines does nothing to but worsen it. To assist the code breakers, those willing members of humanity, to access the center of isness, so as to transcend this sickly state of mind we commonly share, various volunteer awareness points from higher vibrational frequencies have acted as energy booster stations to focus the planetary perception into higher frequencies, and that's who you are. You are consciousness stations that by your very presence among certain groups of people, you bring their energy up. They feel you every time you come inside of you. It's like, ah, here she is. But be careful, because that's when they start sucking on you. Most of us are not ready to take on the individual responsibility of being a teacher that way. We are indoctrinated to believe that some exotic teacher or exotic leader should be the point of focus through which we should channel our individual intent to gain a wholesome collective result. We pay with our precious attention and in turn are led around by our hopes, our faith, and our fears. And that's exactly what motherfuckers down in Atlanta and people in churches do. Many of these celebrity-based leaders begin with the best of intent, but much of the truth becomes watered down and adulterated by those in the population who fail to take the higher mandates of the information and instead use the leader's celebrity as a focal point to drain the energy from the message with the consistent preoccupation of victim consciousness. We got to get out of that fucking victim consciousness. Since humanity tends to drain their decoders of their light, and with them the messages that they bring, the higher light brotherhood and sisterhood, who you are, has decided that those who are to be involved in the telestic transmutation of humanity will remain unidentified, and there must be no focus of celebrity at this particular time. Hello? Why you think I told? Don't fucking follow me nowhere. I don't want nobody following me and bowing and scraping. Come up, yo brother, how you doing? Good thing, yeah. I don't want no followers. Don't throw no flowers in front of me and all this bullshit that most of these motherfuckers want. Do not seek celebrity, because that is a distraction. It pollutes the environment for our self-attainment. The focus of the light codes and the inherent messages, the intended purpose is all that is the celebrity. The intended purpose is the celebrity. We are a collective Messiah. We are not looking for a Messiah. We must raise the collective Messiah. The change of celebrity focus from the perceptual content of humanity will reroute an enormous amount of light wasted through the act of distractive attention. Could you imagine if we wasn't starting to run around after Brad Pitt and Denzel and shit? All the focus of light that goes into all this bullshit distraction. Could you imagine if we contained that and had a focus for our attention? The window of opportunity for us, the code breakers, will accomplish what will be a monumental consciousness transition in a very small period of time. In fact, this window is minuscule compared to the obstacles that will encounter us within the human belief systems that must be completely dissolved for the whole to be transformed. Belief systems are the next thing that must be destroyed. Political belief systems, religious belief systems, economic belief systems, educational belief systems, marital-based belief systems. Everything that we now have been given based upon the coding of the artificial synchronicity and the matrix, we have to dissolve it because it all keeps the shit in place. There is no more relationships. That's why relationships are all fucked up. What's happening with relationships? We got 10 million new psychoanalysts. Every motherfucker, every fucking white woman is a psychoanalyst now. They all on Ricky Lake and this fucking Oprah and all this shit. And we got more people fucked up than ever. Why is that? Because they are seeking to get you to a relationship. And a relationship is the coding of the matrix. What you need at this time is a partnership. You need somebody that you are going to do battle with side by side.
Sure. Sure.
Fuck all that other shit with the romance and the slowly running towards one another. All that shit is the matrix. It's bullshit. Beyond, now listen carefully, in us as children of the dark matter, and this is me giving you who you are, in us as children of dark matter consciousness, as children of the black, triple black mother, the greatest impediment to access the black dot doorway, the greatest hurdle in the quest for telestic initiation is our present victim consciousness. Victim consciousness about white people keeps us fucking thinking that white people are doing shit to us. But when black people around the planet know that we doing it to ourselves, white people disappear. If they disappear here, they disappear there. Because our attention is no longer on them, and that's what they are fucking fearful of. That's why they keep doing shit to keep your attention. What happens when you don't pay attention to them more? They shoot one or two of our brothers. They got your attention. They constantly keep your attention in victim consciousness. Because when they keep killing you, you keep thinking about being victimized. So you can't think about the higher mandate, which is to conquer this shit. You conquer it by collectively getting rid of your fucking pimp politicians. Getting rid of your fucking pimp priests and ministers, all of them who work for the matrix. Beyond this scar that we have on our consciousness, this keloid of slave experience that has mutilated our atomic molecular psyche, lies the realm of free matter imagination. See, when you're in the realm of free matter, that past experience is something that you catalog without the emotional connection to it. It is our emotional connection to the experience that keeps us from going beyond the experience. It's fine to know our legacy, but to constantly keep emoting over it keeps us stagnated, because that's some precious fucking energy we could be using to dissolve this illusion. The power to inseminate the virgin womb of the triple black mother, where free matter is, the black womb, see that womb, it's in there, it's in the woman. That's why they want her. Because she represents the black dot doorway to free matter. It is in her womb that the free matter energy coalesces to become a life. So it is within her consciousness, within her psychic dynamic, that we start operating the free matter energy. She is the doorway for that. She has that mother wit that has been perverted into this career shit. The mother wit is where we seed our imagination. That's why she is the support mechanism. She cannot initiate. Anything she does that she thinks she's initiating in the matrix is just simply dealing with the matrix. She ain't nothing but a fucking maid in the matrix. She ain't doing nothing but doing for the matrix. When she comes out of the matrix and she sees with her man, when Osiris and Isis gets together, she becomes the outlet to that free matter. And then, the new intent that is supposed to re-arise with the resurrected Osiris, the new intent is then seeded within her triple blackness, which she represents as the free matter, and the baby that comes out of that, terror to the matrix. Terror! That's why they call